Love Your School has been in Bale about 4 years. We started off with Cooking Matters classes. That's where we have volunteers from Pulaski Tech come and partner with our child nutrition staff and teach parents how to cook healthy meals. And the great thing about it is that parents get to take the food and the recipes that they use in the classes home to prepare a healthy dish for their family. Soon after that, we had a walking trail put on our playground where the students get to go out and walk. We've also had volunteers come out and do BMI screenings for our children to keep up with their body mass index. We also have a garden that was a new addition last year, and so the students get to plant fresh fruits and vegetables and then see them grow, and then they get to taste the fruits of their labor as the fruits and vegetables bloom and they're ripe for them to eat. And then this year we've had nutrition classes where UALR and the AmeriCorps members partner to teach our kindergarten through 5th grade students about nutrition lessons, and then they get to sample fruits and vegetables. So it's been an awesome experience with Love Your School.
Our nutrition teacher came in and told us about how this is going to work. He said every Friday he was going to come in with nutrition classes for about an hour. And last week in nutrition class, she showed us a video about don't drown your food in oils and ranches because it's not really healthy. You should just eat it plain.
Well, she comes and she brings a chart and she has the color group and what it does for you. And we get to read it and, just see what is on it.
Because it helps your body, immune system, heart, vision, memory function. You won't get fatigue, you don't sleep in class, you just you're hyped up, ready to go.
When you learn that, parents don't really have time to cook or they don't know, what's the best thing to cook for their kids, and to see them come in and they're talking about kale and they're talking about cooking vegetables and they're talking about this is the first meal I've cooked with my family before, and we sat down at the table and ate it and enjoyed it, and the kids were excited about it. It's just, the impact is invaluable. I am so happy that they brought Love Your School to our school.
I've always been passionate about childhood obesity prevention, and so, and I also got interested in gardening, and I wanted to learn more about that, and so I found Love Your School, the program, and it had a nutrition component as well as a garden component. And so I was like, oh man, this is in schools, I can do this, I'm excited, and so that's kind of how I came about.
Well, garden club is like planting stuff, different sort of. You can eat it and then you can plant more. And there's such a kind of things, like cucumbers, carrots, even fruit.
Today we're building a hoop house. It's going to be a greenhouse, so it's an extension of our school garden that we have. The school garden's currently in its 2nd year, and this greenhouse is going to let us start seedlings during the winter, because right now we can't take the students out to the garden, but this hoop house will enable us to bring the students out during the winter months.
It's fun when I get to hang around with my friends in the garden, because usually a lot of my friends don't like to go to the garden, but it's fun hanging out with these people who like to go in the garden with me and others.
They love the garden. In fact, when we had an extension from the garden club, because normally we were doing it during the day, and again, Miss Alanah, who has been absolutely wonderful, she said, well, can I join your after-school program and do the gardening in our after-school program as well? And we had so many kids on the list that we had to have a waiting list for the gardening club. It's awesome to see the kids get together and they bond over talking about healthy food and what we're gonna plant, and they'll bring it in and they wanna share with everybody. They've tried to get me to eat all kind of things from the garden, which I'm a vegetable person, but I don't grow my own, so I'm the one that I want it washed and prepared and ready for me to eat. So they've even gotten me to jump in and wash a couple of carrots and eat. So it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been a good experience.
I think it's really important, especially in low-income schools, to have programs that are outside of the normal curriculum, where you have students actually going outside, getting out of the classroom, working with their hands, doing something hands-on and active, because not all students learn necessarily. Their method of learning is not necessarily in a classroom, but actually doing something hands-on. So I think that it's really important to have students have that opportunity.
It's really awesome. It's really fun. It makes your day fun. You're not just sitting at a desk job, you know, staring at the window wishing you were home. I look forward to coming and seeing my kids. You know, they come up to you in the hallway and they're like, Miss Alanah, when are we going to the garden, or what are we doing today? And it makes it worth serving for a school when your kids are excited about what you're doing.
Well, our test scores have increased. Our body mass indexes have decreased. And in the cafeteria, we see that students are bringing healthy things in their lunch boxes as opposed to just sodas and chips. We see students bringing carrots and things like that. So I think overall, we have greatly benefited from the nutrition and the partnership with Love Your School.
We are winning.